LoreWarrior vehicles. Saurer Bucher fire engine. Simca Ambulance. Despite technological advances, the essence of some things don't change, like fire engines or ambulances. Take the latter, for example. Basically, it's still nothing more than a speedy vehicle with room to transport one or more people, hurt or otherwise. Granted, the modes of transportation changed or improved on occasion. You won't see any horse-drawn carriages anymore these days, not on our planet at least, as did the rest of the technical and medical equipment, and the colours, of course. I like the lime green we currently use, by the way. So what great changes in design are there to make anyway? Despite whatever the first princess wants us to think, cities of glass and gold where people teleport from airway to airway and everything is aloft are nothing more than utopian fiction. And so we still have roads and ground-based ambulances. Wouldn't want to have it any other way, would we? After all, screeching tyres and some nice Simca driving is a hallmark of your local Reinhold city paramedics. The sound of life, some say. The same goes for our new fire engines. Let's face it, they may be bigger, meaner looking, and equipped with that extinguishing liquid that's always makes such a good mess, but other than that, it's not that different from the Hulk of our grandfathers used to lug around street corners. Admittedly, they are impressive now in full action, with both ladders extended and the floodlights now conveniently mounted directly on top, turned on. Miniaturizing seems a good thing for a change, and the amounts of water they suck up through their hoses is just not from this world anymore. They've got payload space to hold enough hose to go up and down those incredible ladders, and around the block. Not to mention almost 10 tons of onboard water tankage when no hydrants are around. Thoroughly good job by the Saurophuka guys, especially considering that they specialize in tractors and manure hoses. You're calling me nostalgic? Maybe I am. But I'm here to save people too. So please, just look up some articles about last year's arson at the Sutel plant. It was all over the news. The fire spread incredibly fast, and it took over a week to contain. Luckily, the government hadn't bought those firefighting VTOLs. Those freak electrical storms probably would have wiped them from the skies. All the wind gusts would have gotten them, just like the police department's blimp. Sad story, that. Thinking of that, without our Simcas, we would never have gotten all the injured to the hospital in time. Not with those fancy, tiny, hovering meat wagons the private hospitals sent. Anyway, what am I getting at here? Well, it's that the tried and true stuff did the most good back then. And the men and women of Reinhold's rescue service, of course. People like me. I still have that scar on my thigh. Right there. Want to have a look? Right, so obviously that one's a bit different. Doesn't really talk about, I guess because the writer took the opinion, it's an ambulance. It's a fire engine. I mean, it rolls around, it shoots water at fire, or it picks people up and takes them across. So a little bit of character there instead. Oh god, my throat's buggered. So the Simca Ambulance. Yeah, decent speed, as it says. 7 cruise, 11 flank. Let's see. Obviously, it's not armoured, doesn't need any. So it has a single internal structure point. Features 4 paramedic equipment, about 1,000 kilograms worth, 4 stretchers, a siren, and strobe lights. So it can look like your new fancy PCs. The Saurer Bucher TLF-LL6500 fire engine is a wheeled medium vehicle of 44 ton. Cruise of 6, flank of 9, it has 5 internal structures. It even does have armour, actually. 5 on the front, 5 on both sides, and 4 on the rear. Has a crew of 2 with 4 ton of standard cargo, 8.6 ton of liquid. And has 4 doors, 2 left, 2 right. Fancy. Notes. Features 8 passenger seats, 2 mounted searchlights, 2 40-meter ladders, a siren, and strobes again. Oh, it's good. It's good, that one. I like the little story from the characters. If he's having a discussion with someone trying to sell his company's stuff, that's always fun. And yeah, they are. I mean, like that fire engine is a beast. It's fucking huge. It's very unfitting. It looks like it's from the BattleTech universe, so it's like hats off to the arse on that one. They kept the sort of look and style in, and the little mini ambulance is great as well. It's a little like race suspension by the looks of it on there, so that's cool. Anyway, thanks again for listening. Hope you have a good week, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.